Prefabs are prefabricated game objects. They can be used to repeat and reuse models, properties, components, etc. You can save any game object as a prefab. This will include its children as well. To save one, drag the game object to a folder. You can then drag and drop an instance of this prefab into the scene to use it. Any changes you make to the object in the scene won't be saved to the prefab. To change a prefab, you should do it in prefab mode. Double-click on the prefab in your project assets folder, and it should open in prefab mode. Save your changes there, and every instance of this prefab that you've used will all be updated, unless you've overwritten some properties for the scene. In other words, anything you've customized for a prefab instance will stay that way, only the default values will change when you edit the prefab. You can create new versions of prefabs by copying and pasting them, or dragging an existing prefab instance into a folder. If you do it the second way, Unity will ask you whether this is an original prefab or a variant. The difference is that an original prefab is a complete copy with its own properties. You can change them independently and it won't affect the original. Only the differences are saved with the variant. Anything you change in the original will also update in the variant unless you've explicitly changed something in the variant. So for instance, I can make a bad guy prefab, which is red, and then make a variant of it that's orange. If I change anything else in the original, the orange guy will update, but he'll stay orange. Anything I change in the variant stays that way. Everything else keeps up with the original.